Okay, so when I was 23, I ended up talking to this guy online for about a year. He lied to me and told me that he was single, when in reality he wasn't. He was actually dating my ex. But we had actually talked for a year, and my friend at the time, I was telling her everything that was going on with this guy. A week before I ended up meeting him, I was telling my friend about it, and I was letting her go over the conversations that we had. And she's like, "Oh, are you excited that you finally get to meet him after a year?" And I was like, "Yes." So one night, he messages me, and he tells me that his friend put him up in a hotel room, and that he won't have access to that hotel room, and he was wondering if he could come hang out. And I was like, "Yeah." So I went and I picked him up at this hotel. We didn't really talk that much when we got in the car. Like, I asked him a couple of questions. He would respond with like one word responses. At that time, I didn't know what nodding out was, which is literally like when you're so messed up, you start sleeping pretty much, but you're not really sleeping. It's just like your body is just on drugs and it can't handle it, so you start closing your eyes. The only thing that I really did was smoke, so all of this was new to me. Anyways, he ended up coming over. He stayed the night. Nothing happened. The next morning, we end up waking up. We have like this long conversation about like where he's from, like his background, what he wants in life, what his tattoos mean. I had to actually work that day, which was later in the day. So, while I was getting ready for work, he was just hanging out. He did not have a place to go. He had told me about his situation and about how he was homeless and he pretty much needed a place to stay. And me being the person that I am and my family being the people that they are, like after hearing his story, we like offered him a place to stay. Well, I told him, and he was like, "Cool, this will give us the opportunity to actually get to know each other and like build a relationship." I end up going to work and I find out that his ex picked him up to take him to a doctor's appointment. So I had texted him and I had asked him what his plans were, considering we just had that conversation. Not only that, we were talking about being in a relationship.